You selling wrong. You got it all wrong. You doing everything wrong. You just don't get it. You trying to sell and you don't know what you're selling. You don't look the part and you're not listening to the customer. I'm gonna break this shit down for you because you just don't get it. Let's slow it down. Just to validate me, I'm gonna let you know a little bit about me. I first got the introduction to sales in CompUSA. That was a computer store where I used to sell all these different products, and then Apple was like the first time Apple put their store inside of another store, and they tested it out, and now you see all Apples and everywhere. And I was selling, but I wasn't making a lot of money. I was barely almost pushing 6 figures, right? So I was like, how can I make more money working the same amount of time? And obviously, if I sell products that are more expensive, like cars, I'm gonna be able to make more commission. So that's what I did. I started working for Honda, and I made well over 6 figures in selling cars. My first year, my second year, my 6, 7 years in car sales. But I learned a lot of things in there. Not only did I go to a lot of different trainings where I was sent to trainings, but I learned a lot of the principles of selling. I learned a lot of why we do what we do. And I see people trying to sell things, and like, they'll try to sell this phone and you don't know nothing about the phone. Why are you trying to sell something that you don't know nothing about, right? That's first and foremost. That's when you lose your trust. The second thing is, make them love you. Are they loving you? Are they becoming comfortable with spending money with you? If they're not, then they're not gonna buy from you. Because if they like him and they like you, and y'all both got the same product, they're gonna go to the person they like. So be likable. Don't be afraid to be likable. You gotta be likable. Your presence. You have to be confident. You have to look the part. You have to know that you know what you know and do what you do, right? If you are trying to sell something that you know nothing about, if you're trying to sell something that you're not sure about, if you're trying to sell and you just don't feel like you would buy it, then why would they buy it? You gotta be presentable, you gotta be knowledgeable, and you gotta listen to the customer. You're trying to sell something to the customer that the customer don't even want, didn't even ask for. And it didn't even qualify their needs. Why are you trying to sell them that? And you spoke to them, they said they wanted a 2-door. Why are you trying to sell them a 4-door? Listen to the customer. Stop trying to do things that you want to do. And that's the basis of selling. Whether you want to sell cars, computers, digital marketing, whatever you want to do, if you listen to the customer, you become knowledgeable in the space you're in, and you're presentable, whether it's you, your website, your business, your salespeople. It's gonna be so much easier to have higher conversions. So much easier. But I think we make it hard on ourselves. I think we try to do things that we don't need to do. I think we try to be someone we're not. And while we're doing that, we're losing sales, we're losing money, and we don't wanna lose money. For instance, right? One of my trainers was like, do you understand why we asking for a name and giving a name? I said, no. It's the first part of the sales process. Someone comes into the dealership, you say, hi, my name is Michael MacDonald, and you are? Right? I'm asking for that name because I want to get their name. That's my first introduction, right? Are you here? Are you looking for a new car or a used car? Right? I'm asking an open-ended question, and I'm trying to understand what they're here for. Did you have an appointment with us, right? I'm asking, did they have an appointment? Because I want to know if they're a fresh lead or they're a warm lead. All these different things. When you start to understand why people ask the questions they ask, it's going to be so much easier to get the sale, right? It's so much easier. Have you ever heard a saying, no selling on your feet, selling in your seat? Yes, like when you're talking numbers and stuff, you're never supposed to be talking numbers on your feet. You talk numbers on your seat because now you can provide literature and information on why the numbers are this, right? You get them at a comfortable moment and they're focused on one thing and one thing only. When they're standing up, they're running around the dealership, they're doing this, they're doing that. You can't sell on your feet. Got to get them in the seat. Now the sales process starts from the moment they walked in that door, or prior to that, before they made it in their mind, they're gonna buy this product, but who are they gonna buy it from? Just like I say, right? I'm gonna buy this nice watch, right? And say this watch is $30,000, right? I'm gonna buy that watch, but somebody gonna pay for it, right? I'm gonna find out who's gonna pay for it, right? What am I gonna do to get someone to pay for this watch? Because I want this watch, right? Assets over liability. I'm gonna get a liability and I'm gonna find an asset or create an asset to pay for that liability. That's the same concept. You have to know that people are coming in this dealership or they're coming to this store or coming to your website and they are in the market for this particular thing. It's just, are they gonna buy it from you or you? That's it. And you have to be the person that they feel the most comfortable with. You have to be presentable. You have to be knowledgeable. You have to understand their needs. You have to listen and focus. Pay attention. When you pay attention to what they want, or you pay attention to what's missing, that's gonna make them better, that's the sale. Stop trying to overthink the process. The process has been there for years, way before me and way long after me. Yes, some things have changed. You got AI, you got digital, you got so many other things going on that's changed, but the principles are the principles. We can't change the principles. So listen, stop trying to worry about making the money and become the money. Focus on when you're spending money. Focus on when you're a customer. Understand what made you transfer your hard-earned money to this individual or this business, and analyze what were your buying points, what were your decision-making needs, and understand why you purchased it or why you gave someone else money, and then you'll understand how to take money. See, that's the thing. People always want to take money, but they don't understand the process of giving money. So when you understand giving money, you'll automatically understand taking money, because it's the opposite, right? It's the opposite. Do the opposite. That's one thing we've been great at. Earn Your Leisure, we've done the opposite. We became great. Do the opposite. So understand how to take money is understanding how to give money. The better you are at giving money and understanding why you gave money, why did you go to this? Why did you go to this restaurant? Why did you go to this car dealership? Why did you go to this laundromat? Because now you understand why. You can recreate that for whatever you're doing. You can create the missing gaps for you or for your business. And that's how you become a better salesperson. When these people come into your dealership, when these people come into your space or your business, understand those them pain points and implement it in your sales process, and you'll win. That's me. That's Mike. That's the guy. And this is the first one of how to sell. Stop doing it wrong. Listen to this video and you'll make some money.